Hello everyone, I'm here sitting beside one of the champion players last season who played for Mohun Bagan, won the shield and one of the consistent performers this year for Inter Kashi. It's none other than Johnny Kauko. Johnny Kauko, welcome to the show. My first question to you, Johnny, you have been in such situations before. Do you think the team can handle such pressure, or you think you are thinking too much about this league? Just 2 matches to go. Churchill Brothers, one of the contenders, so is Real Kashmir. So what do you think about the team, your chances of winning the league in the next 2 matches?
I think we can handle it. We had throughout the season we've had chances actually to go a little bit more on top, get a little bit of distance. We were not able to do that, and I feel like we have learned from that. I feel like the players have started thinking a little bit more about this kind of things, and obviously you can see it from the past few games that we've not only throughout the games, throughout the season we've had really good games, we had some bad games, but especially in the previous games we've been showing up. We showed some character, and I really believe that we have what it takes.
You have played most of the matches this season for Inter Kashi, and you have also played in the Indian Super League last season when you joined the squad quite late, and then after you joined the team, your team done like really well. So what are your takes on the I-League this season and compared to the ISL from last season? What do you think? I-League has really been improving a lot, or what do you have to say about this league?
Yeah, for me personally, it was a very kind of a new hard challenge in a way that I knew it's going to be a little bit different. I knew there's going to be a lot of changes to ISL, to last season and the previous seasons. And there was, I have to be honest, there's a lot of differences, a lot more traveling, different kind of pitches, different kind of teams. So it takes a lot from you as a player. It takes a lot from you as a team, where you have to adapt into these new kind of things, especially for me as an individual. But overall, I think it's been very good experience, very good learning point for me to experience all these new things. And that's I think the biggest difference, if you need to compare in some way, I feel like the I-League is a little bit more kind of from end to end. ISL is more like a little bit more structure, a little bit more balanced.
Do you say this because of the different venues, different timings, different ground conditions?
I think that affects as well. I think that affects a lot. I feel like I-League will be a lot better league if there will be a better pitches, these kind of things. These are things that actually make a lot of difference in football, not only on the pitch for the players, but also for the people who are watching from the TV and this kind of thing. So, yeah.
To your opinion, who you think could be the best player? I'm talking about the Indian player, maybe from your team or any other team. So you have played so many games, you have been watching so many players who are Indians, and who you think can be one for the future, who can be one good player for the national team as well?
Obviously, India has very good players, very talented players, and I can see a little bit the change in when I've been here for 4 seasons now, and I've seen a little bit older players, I've seen younger players. You can see the change in a little bit in different things. That you have very good players. I think, example, in our team we have lots of talented players. We have good Indian players who can actually make the difference, and this is something that clubs are watching very closely from a player, that you need to have some sort of strength, X factor, something that will bring something extra for the team. For me, I think the biggest point is that you need to also have the base. You need to have the basics in football, and I feel like this is one of the most important things that I feel like a little bit missing sometimes. that when you do the basics right, and then you start adding a little bit of that extra factor, you start adding a little bit different things, then you actually become a better player, you become a more complete player. And yeah, this is something I'm actually looking forward to see how it's going to progress in India, because I've seen now through all the years that the clubs are starting to make a little bit more. They are creating their academies, they are starting a little bit younger, from the younger age, starting to play football, trying to create a little bit more of this football culture also. So I'm really interested to see what's going to happen.
Talking about your next opponents, Churchill Brothers, you all have lost to them at home by 3-1. So what do you think are the positives and the negatives of the Churchill Brothers team?
I think in this kind of games, very often when you go towards the end of the season, especially when you're playing all the big things, you are playing for the title. Of course, we will do our scouting. We will see what are their strengths, what are their weaknesses. But the most important thing for this game is the mentality. The mental part is the most important thing. How can we handle the pressure? How are we able to take this chance and turn it into something positive that will bring us, all of us, something great things. So I think that will be the key part. Who is going to win the game? That who is mentally stronger.
Who is more prepared to win the championship. My last question to you. Last 2 matches to go. Can we see Johnny Kauko's magic once again?
I really hope so. I always say I cannot promise goals or assists, but I can promise that I will do my best to do that.
I wish you all the very best, Johnny,
and
hope to see you winning the league this season. You have done it with Mohun Bagan last season in the Shield Cup, and I hope to see you doing this in the I League this way.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All the very best.
Appreciate it. Thank you.